So, this is it. Welcome, Miss Yuki Ichidoji. Ichidoji, not Ikidoji. Glad to make your acquaintance. So, is your deck ready? It is. The day has come for powerful fighters to... Wait. The day has come for powerful fighters come to claim... Whatever. The day has come for powerful fighters come to claim... God fucking Jesus, man. Wow. The day has come for powerful fighters come to claim glory once more. As always, we're gonna dig up amazing fighters from around the country. Will the challengers be able to claim glory at the end of their fights? I hope you look forward to it. Hey everyone, vanguarding as always. I've never done anything like this before. I'm starting to feel nervous. As always, I'm Kanji Meguro. It's time to introduce today's challenger, a spirited fighter who bursts onto the scene like a comet, a leader of Setsugetsuka, Miss Yuki Ichidoji. Thanks for having me. No need to be so nervous. If you can beat 3 fighters, myself included, this gilded rare card will be all yours. Overlord? Bro, I can craft that shit right now. Come on. Are you ready? It is. It is? It is! What about you two? Anytime. Ready to vang it up? I don't know how I feel about that. But before we start, let's hear from Miss Ichidoji. It is. What got you to start Vanguard? Is it? I don't know if that's like a translation error or if that's just her being nervous, which is kind of funny. If that's actually what it is. Well, I guess it was my little brother. Wonderful sibling Vanguard fighters. Next question. Why is it that you Vanguard? Do it for my team. I see. Thank you. Now for my final question. What is it you seek? Well, I want to meet a brand new myself. A brand new myself. I see. I guess that makes sense. In that case, I'm sure your wish will come true. Because by the time your fights are over, you'll have attained glory. And that will surely lead you to this brand new yourself. Yeah. Now, moving on. Your first opponent will be... Oh man, they kind of dropped the ball with all the text there, but alright. Let's take on Taiji Arakawa first. Got our super fun MLB deck here. Let's put you back, I think that's fine. Alright, pretty good hand. Oh, we got Eva here. Ooh. If we were playing like PBO, this might be kind of bad, but we should be fine here. As per usual, let's discard Matcha. Or Maka. Not Matcha, yeah. Let's pass her in on that. Ride to Eva. Then use her skill to add experiment successful. I'll have to have the other one. Probably not considering that they're playing this. Just gonna power him up. Makes it 18. I guess we'll no guard. No point in no guarding that. Alright, I always like this robot. Because you can like intercept from the back row, but why don't you go ahead and use a blaster blade, which is just fine. We got an extra Marin here, which we can go ahead and discard for Wagabushin. Blaster Blade. Let's go ahead and use Marin on the Vanguard to search out for a blaster and fail miserably. But we'll use Blaster Blade's skill to get rid of this pesky mutant monster thing. So I don't have to deal with that anymore. Let's go ahead and call out Emmeline here. Go ahead and use your skill to Soul Blast 1. And we are going to whiff, which is tragic. That's fine. Let's call out Blaster Blade, Blaster Javelin, and call out Marin over here. Let's go to battle. Let's go ahead and swing it for 10k. Use Emmeline's skill to get a nice 5k. Yeah, ever since I got that Aichi MLB, I've been really wanting to build MLB in this game, especially since Emmeline's actually available. Because in English, we don't actually have access to her. She might just now be available, but I think she's not until like the next promo. She's actually a magazine promo, so she might actually be like the next sneak peek promo for set 7. So keep an eye out for that. She's also usable in PBO. I don't think she's as good in PBO. You can get her pretty strong because you can do the same thing here, and in PBO attacks and get another Blaster Blade, or sorry, Blaster Dark. I can't believe I can say Rurimi Murami correctly, but I can't distinguish the blasters. But yeah, you can get her, you know, pretty strong, because you can go up to plus 15 if you start with Blaster Dark. PBO retires Blaster Dark, calls out Blaster Dark, and then Blaster Dark attacks again, and then she attacks at the end. So she's pretty decent in PBO. It's just you don't really use search skill. You don't really play any blasters, and I mean, you can technically use it to search like Persona rides, but you have to discard. And you can search like the other blaster, the original Phantom Blaster. So I guess you probably can use the search skill. So never mind. She is pretty useful in that deck too, now that I actually think about it. This is kind of rough. I think we'll take this. I could try and do a 1-to-pass with Blaster Blade, but alright. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna like hit much. Now I'm thinking about it, because this thing, is that for set orders? Because this looks like just a random grade 3. Yeah, as per usual, I don't want him to swing into any of her stuff here. So he's gonna be able to swing in. So let's go ahead and protect Emmeline. I can take it to the face. I do not want to lose Emmeline. I'll just take that. We can discard the Blaster Blade for ride, and hopefully whatever we draw is something that will protect us next turn. But we are going to get, you know, the 3 drive checks. So that should give us something. Let's see what we draw into. It's actually a Blaster Dark. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's go ahead and discard Blaster Blade. Originally, when I was building this deck, I tried to make it more like, sort of like Youthberg right now, where like Youthberg, his main thing is just milling out the deck and getting as many copies of like Youthberg, so then you hit like triggers and stuff. I was kind of going that route with like filling up my deck for like blasters and then trying to mill the deck in order to hit more triggers from triple drive, and then also to hit that grade 3 that I was talking about, that when you check her on drive check, you can call her out and get an additional attack. But it just didn't really feel as like consistent and cohesive, especially because a lot of these searching didn't really happen until like turn 3 more or less, and it's kind of too late by then. So instead, I decided to go with this more aggressive route, because I kept trying to use Emmeline, and I was like, I accidentally did like this grade 2 play that I've been talking about one time with Emily, and I was just like, you know what, this is actually pretty solid, and I kind of just started focusing on that. I'm just gonna do a 1-to-pass here. You sure about that? Because I can just take a crit and end the game right now. Alright, maybe I won't. Jeez, alright, hey, you got it, bro. Good call on that. It's also funny because I'm at 15k, since it's at grade 2, you can't just do 1 to try and 1-to-pass, but let's go ahead and swing in here for 30k. We have 1-2 cards in hand, so we should be okay here. What the actually, you can technically use this, but yeah, he just has a bunch of random crap. So this is like an easy level deck, which makes sense, I guess, because they want us to fight like 3 different people. Use a skill to Soul Blast, or sorry, discard and draw. And then use her skill to counterblast Soul Blast. Or pick a card, but I guess they decided not to. Whatever. I know you're not going to check any triggers. So we're just going to make this a 1 to pass, which you will not pass. Okay. And I kind of want to keep the other Blaster Javelin as a booster. But he hit 21. I was gonna guard a Blaster Dart, but then he hit 21. We're gonna get a heal trigger, so that's nice. Unfortunately, we did push him to 4 last turn, so we don't get the heal here, but that's totally fine. Alright. I'll call final turn. Let's go ahead and ride. Majesty Lord Blaster. Draw, which is fine. Let's go and play this here. We're gonna play Blaster Dark. Let's not use his skill. Let's swing in here. Go to Blaster Dark for 30. Go ahead and use Emily's skill here to get 5k. Yep, as expected, no guard. Swipe at that. He's gonna check no triggers. He has way too many grade 3s. My guy. Let's go ahead and swing in here with Majesty Lord Blaster with 35k, 2 crit, and now a nice triple drive as well. Blaster Dark into our soul here. Let's get a no guard. Gonna just take that to the face. Fair enough. And take a critical trigger, so even if you heal a few times, you're gonna have to heal more than that. You have to heal at least 3 times in a row. I'm sorry, 4 times in a row. As we all know, I don't think you're gonna check anything. So. It's gonna take down the first, I guess, member of Team BEZERK? I don't really know. Cut him in half here. Nice. That is gonna be the game. Pretty easy. Nice fat stack of VP from that. Should have expected as much from Setsugatsuka's leader. Still, I can't believe just how strong you are. Thank you. I'll be your second opponent. It's not going to be like your first round, okay? I don't know about that guy. He's all like plucky-go-lucky in his introduction, and now when you fight him, he's just like, alright, let's fucking go. Alright, so let's put this stuff back. I guess we can put back a PG. I'll keep mod just so we don't draw back into a bunch of triggers. I actually got ourselves Tamayura here. Alright, that's gonna be interesting. Right to 1 Tamayura. He has this thing, which has just been a sign of like I'm a weenie baby deck. Let's go ahead and discard this. Right into Marin. Use the skill to draw. Hopefully get another Marin. No. But we'll just play this here. Let's go to battle. Let's go ahead and swing in here. As expected, no guard. We actually drew ourselves a Persona Ride, which is kind of nice. And as expected, you will not check any triggers. So let's just go through these fights. Let's go ahead and attack here again. I actually took on Masaru in between this match and the previous one because he showed up as a free versus. And at first I was like, oh cool, maybe we get to have one of those nice moments that we had with Mika and Tatsuki. Nope. It was just one of the usuals, hey, let's fight. Oh, I lost. And that was it. Oh boy, here comes the Electro Dragon. Yeah, I guess we'll take this so we can retire Electro Dragon. And we won't have to deal with it. I wonder if the if Kanji's gonna have pony mode deck. Actually gonna hit a draw trigger here. I don't want you to swing into Marin. My rearguard Marin. I guess I could have guarded it. So it's about the same. We'll just take it. We'll just take this one, it's fine. It's totally fine. We're actually gonna hit a critical trigger. I guess you would have drawn into that, so either way it doesn't really matter. It would have been a wasted critical, I guess. Let's go ahead and draw for turn here. We are going to discard, I guess, the Marin. Master Javelin is just slightly better than Marin. Marin's only good really on turn 1. She can only hit 10k, whereas Blaster Javelin hits 10k every other turn after that, no matter what. Whereas Marin, you need to have 3 or more units, really just 2, really just 1 unit, because she or he counts as 1, and then Blaster Blade, or your Vanguard I should say, counts as another one, so you just need 1 other card. And you're good, you hit the requirement. As you see here, she's powered up. He's powered up, whatever. But that's, you know, it's sometimes easy to do on turn 1, sometimes it's not. Let's call it the Blaster Blade. Here. We won't use the skill to get a drive. Let's call out, there we go. I was gonna say, I could swear I had a Blaster Javelin. Let's go to battle. Let's go ahead and swing in here. It's crazy how consistent I can do this turn 2 play, because I'm pretty sure we did it the previous game, and we did it like, I think, the last episode, like every single time. I think we didn't do it the first time I used the deck, but I think we did it against Satsuki, and we did it against the guy that we just beat. He's got this useless armadillo that has no skill. It's the grade 1 Electro Dragon, basically. Let's go ahead and power up Emily here. See if he's gonna guard that. Yep, alright. Understandable. And let's go ahead and swing in for 30k now. Let's see if you're gonna use 2 cards to guard for this RPG. Yep, you will just take it. Kind of a bit of a letdown. I know some of the characters managed to redeem themselves. I shouldn't say some. I think it was just Monster that managed to get a slightly better deck. Because we haven't fought Kuro. He still has a baby deck. That almost sounded like I said baby deck. He still has a baby deck. I forgot her name now. The Thegrio girl. Kana Nui actually had real decks. Tatsuki, I'm not so sure about him. His deck was like fine, but I feel like it could be better, but that might have been just the game not knowing how to build a... let's not. We'll just take it. The game not knowing how to build a Chaos deck, which, understandable. Just about no one knows how to build that deck properly, I think. But I actually got the order here, which is kind of interesting. I managed to pull an SP copy of it. Let's go ahead and discard Matcha because we have no space for you, and thankfully we haven't fought any control decks where we have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. We'll go ahead and use the order here. It's one of the few things I use for counterblast. We'll use it just to... I have a Blaster Dark in hand. I don't think this is going to go longer. We'll add in Blaster Blade. And then that's it. Let's go ahead and swing in. Just to thin out the deck, hit more triggers. And let's go ahead and swing in Blaster Blade. Power up Emmeline. It's a very nice, simple, brain-dead deck. Usually I don't like brain-dead decks, but when they have, like, you know, cool aesthetics like Emily and stuff, and they can do some aggressive plays, then I'm all about it. But we don't have any, like, cool techs or anything like that we can do. That's why I like playing the grade 3 that you can call out from Drive Check, because that's a nice little tech, and that's really the only reason I wanted to try MLB in real life. I tried it out, and it just wasn't really that good. That is how much to pass? And nothing here, so I guess it doesn't matter unless I hit the ultimate trigger. If we don't, we hit a heal trigger. We're not going to be able to heal, but we're going to be able to power up Emmeline even more. Possibly have her swing in for game here. Because 40 is kind of a big number, especially when you just wasted a bunch of shield. Yep, there we go. Emily's going to swing in for game, and that's going to do it. We're going to take down the second round of our Berserk challenge here. Yeah, got us a decent amount of VP. About to hit 200,000 VP, wow. You're so good. I've been soundly defeated. That was a great fight. Thank you very much. Keep it up in your final match against Mr. Kanji himself.